Hey guys, this is the Rank Kid here, and today this is RKSalutes episode 11. And this time I'm going to be doing it on Cradle of Filth. Now, Cradle of Filth is an extreme metal band that originated from England around 1991, and the main, the main original member is just Danny Filth. He's the only one that's left as an original member in the band, while all the others have left or either came back and left or just did vice versa. But their new lineup consists of Danny on vocals, Martin on drums, Daniel Firth on bass, Lindsay on keyboards and backing vocals, with Richard Shaw and Marek Schmirda on guitars. Now, I have listened to this lineup on the recent album Hammer of the Witches, and it actually sounds pretty good. Actually sounds really good. And my favorite lineup that I kind of think is a little bit better than that one, or is equally better, is the Godspeed on the Devil's Thunder lineup. I really like that album, along with Nymphetamine, Thornography, Midian, and just, and Cruelty and the Beast, and just all the rest of their albums, because they make good ass music, and their lyrics basically are centered around gothic literature, horror movies, mythology, and poetry. And that's really interesting that they do that stuff, because most people consider them to be a gothic metal band, but most of the times they're just called an extreme metal band. And alright, sorry if you heard that. Okay, let's see. And alright, and it also says right here in this article from Wikipedia that I pulled up. And it says that Danny Filth basically just calls the band's music as heavy metal, because they are one of those bands that don't really label their music as any specific kind of metal subgenre, like black metal, death metal, or anything like that, because he considers it a fad. And I guess I can somewhat agree, but at the same time I kind of think that labels are necessary, but it just happens in music because that's the way of the music business, I guess. But yeah, and they've also had their share of negative backlash by some people because of how they sound, and it's mainly just a few black metal purists that want them to sound like how they did in '94, but they can't, because they've already expanded their music and they will continue to do so, because why would they just go back to the old stuff? And matter of fact, I kind of say this a little bit ironically, because they did want one of their albums to sound like the old school Cradle of Filth, but it's basically their music and they could do whatever they want with it. Not trying to sound like that. And besides, I don't see how anybody how anybody can't like their mixture of symphonic stuff with metal is just beautiful. And to me, it's kind of like symphonic black metal fused with gothic metal and stuff, by the way that the band looks, by the way they talk about stuff in their lyrics, and just everything else. Because they're really good, and I hope to see them live one day, because I have seen some of their live performances on YouTube from time to time, either of boredom or that I just think that they look kind of cool. And I'm really expecting to hear more from this band, because they're going to be dropping an album in autumn of 2017, because I think they're recording right now. I think. Don't take my word for it, just look it up. And I'm sorry if you keep hearing that stupid noise because of the iPad. I'm using the iPad to hold this phone, but yada yada yada. So anyways, I'm just going to end this video by saying Cradle of Filth is just awesome, just completely fucking awesome, and just not really that much words to describe this kick-ass band. Now, if you are a fan of this band, comment your favorite lineup by them, or just anything of that nature. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and yeah. So new videos, a new video will be uploaded whenever I'll upload or get the chance to or feel like it. Not trying to sound like some lazy person, but this has been the Rand Kid, and peace out.